back to GGC Outdoors. Today I'm doing a comprehensive review on about 4 or 5 different gear hangers that I've acquired over the season, and I'm going to let you know how I feel about them and put them on a tree and just show you how they're used and the best way to do it here. Okay, so the first one that I got is by Custom Gear Modification, and you can add these hooks, you can buy extra ones for simplistic, just to make things simple. I've got 2 of them. So the way this one works is, goes around the tree, and there's a cleat right here. You take it around that cleat, around the back of here, and you actually pull a little tighter on that cleat, get as tight as you can, and then cleat it in. Then you could take these hooks and stuff and work them around the tree, get where you want it, right like that. So, and this other gear that I have on here, let me work it this way and show you. So that's that one, and then this is this one here. It's pretty solid. I mean, it's not going nowhere. It's gonna hold your bow and whatever gear you have, but I just find sometimes this to be a little weird, and I think it's a nice gear hanger. It's super light. The only problem I had with it, it likes to tangle up. It doesn't move as easy as some. It moves pretty good, but it's not bad. And then when you're done and you wrap it up, it does kind of wrap up into a small package. So just like that. So you can stick it in your pocket or in your gear pouch. And then next on the list, I got a simple Amazon one right here. It's just got the buckle on it. That's your plastic buckle. So you could put, same thing. You could, I think this comes with 5 or 6 of these gear hooks. I'm just gonna have one on this one. So all you do to put this on the tree is, actually I find this to be a pretty easy one to work with. If it's user friendly and it's cheap. So you take it, you put it on the front of the tree, and you can go really quiet with it, watch. And you tighten her up, just like that, and it actually gets pretty tight because it's a flat strap, and it's pretty solid. This one right here is pretty solid. And it's actually easy to move around the tree for the most part. So when you're hunting, this one right here, I mean, for the price of it, it's a pretty good option. It just don't pack up as small as the other ones. So by the time you roll this thing up, when you go to leave, that, and say you have 3 of these hangers on it, I mean, this stuff gets caught on everything coming out of your pocket, which I wasn't a big fan of. But it's pretty big. I mean, even compared to this one here, this one's still bulkier and kind of a nuisance. All right, second one, or third one, I should say. This is a Latitude gear strap. I think that there's a lot of good things going for this gear strap. It's got the sliding loops for your gear hangers. If you have a hero clip or any kind of S-beaner to put on there, you can put that on there. It's got the extra gear loop at the bottom that hangs down the tree, and then it's got the metal G-clip with a keeper on it so it doesn't slide out. So the way you put this on the tree is, you reach around the tree, you take it like this right here, you got the little loop right here, you stick it in there, you get the keeper out of the way, and you pull it tight, just like that. And then you can move these around the tree pretty conveniently. Not bad. It's not a bad gear hanger. And then this right here, you can put your backpack on and hang it below you so it's not in your shooting way. So, excuse the dogs in the background. But I like this one. It's easy to take off the tree. You just pop it loose. I think this is an upgrade from, I've used the tethered one, and I think the only difference to me is the keeper that they have here and the way these loops slide back and forth. gives you more options of where it helps you get dialed in quicker. So that's that one there. And I'll show you how this folds up. This is how I would fold it up to put it in my pouch or in my pocket. It's pretty bulky too, as you can see. Lots of bulk. It's cleaner than the other two, but it's bulky. So that's that. Okay. Here's another one. Here's a fourth one. Tethered. It's their HSS strap. It works pretty similar to the Latitude one. It just has the G hook. It's a little different G hook and there's no keeper, but it's a tighter gap so it won't fall out as easy. And you put it on pretty much the same way. The only difference is instead of having a loop that you tighten and loosen, you find one of these gaps, you slide it in there just like this, and you grab this tag in here and you pull it tight. And it gets tight just like the other one. It also has multiple gear loops to hang your pack and other things down, grunt calls, a little bit more molly loops going down like that. They're not adjustable, but they're pretty much in every position possible that you can need. So that's how they kind of took care of that. Two very similar gear straps that you just seen, two different ways of doing it. They both work. And these all really work, but there's some things I like better than others, and you'll make that decision. But as I do this video, this one right here comes out pretty easy. Sometimes I find it getting snagged right there, like when I'm trying to reach for it or something. It doesn't pop out quite as easy, but I mean, if I loosen it, you know, all the way, like I'm actually struggling now, and it wraps up and it folds up just about as good as any of them. Like that other one. Actually, it might be a little bit more bulkier because it has all these little loops, and it might be a little bit more of a hassle. So maybe fiddle factor, this thing gets like a 5 out of 10 and the other one might get like an 8 or a 7. But you can either bunch it up like I do a lot of times. I'm not gonna lie, I do this right here and just stuff it down in my pouch. It's still bulky though, that's the problem. It's still big and it still takes up room in your pouch, which I don't like. I don't like room. This is what I was running with last year, and I found a couple of these other ones be a better solution. Now, one that I just recently got was this Panther platform gear hanger. First of all, okay, so very tight, easy to store away package. I like how it's neat when you're done with it. Okay, all you have to do with this right here to get it out is you pull that out. Okay, pull that down just like that, and when you go to put it on the tree, you make sure these cleats are down. And this right here slides real easy, and it works just, it's basically a, what is that, a cam jam type deal. It's aluminum. You take it around there, you have that loop, you grab it, you put it on that loop, just like that, and all you have to do to get it to lock down is go like this right here. See how it's got that cam jam on there? Simple as this. Simple as pulling it tight as you need it, just like that, and it locks in. And you can kind of slide these around the tree. You can loosen them up a little. It's pretty easy. You just put a little pressure, loosen it up, slide it around the tree, put your cleats where you want it. Now you tighten it down real good. It jams up. And these are solid enough where you don't have to worry about your bow falling, any of your equipment. I really like these, and you can kind of get, I'm pretty sure you can get different sizes. Like I think there's some with longer cleats, shorter cleats, but this is the Panther platform gear hanger. It's a good one. I think I'm gonna give this a try this summer. I mean, well, I guess this fall. If I had to pick two that I like so far, that and I've only used this one time because I just got it. But I think I like the ability. It's a little bit cleaner, and these loops slide around a little bit better. But packability, I think this wins. Let's take this out. You got to kind of pull it to release it. Go that way. It completely releases. Then you can jam it wherever you want. Take this, spin it that way. It slides down just like that. As you see, that's nice and clean right there. Wrap that up just like this. And actually you can even go better. You can actually take this thing, run it out to here if you want. Jam it. And you can hook it right back here when you're done. I like this. I like how small this packs up. It's clean, it's neat, it's small. It fits in your bag, your pocket. I actually carry this in my pocket. I got a pair of jeans on, as you can see. I can slide these right in my jeans just like that, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. And then when I'm ready to hang it, or your hoodie pocket on your shirt, you can take it right out, hang it on the tree. So let's kind of get a close-up of them here. So and I'll do one at a time here. So this is this one. I think it's a little bit messier, and it's a little bulkier, and kind of, I wouldn't say bulkier. This is messy. It actually packs down tight. Like it's actually pretty tight, but you pull it out, this stuff gets tangled. I did not like that about this one. All right, this one I like that it can go away clean. It can.
What was the name of the first one?
This one here is Custom Gear Modifications. This is the Latitude gear hanger, and this one's clean, fits in your hand good. A little bulkier than the other ones, but it's a good choice right here. This is the Panther platform one. This is their gear hanger, and you can get multiple different these printed hooks. They sell all this on their website. This right here is tethered. This is, like I said, this is kind of how I ran this. This is the one I probably ran the most. It's good. It tends to get, it's just bulky. It puffs up. It's almost like a loofah. I almost clean my body with this thing. But that's the only problem I have with it. Other than that, functionality, they all work. And I really think if somebody is trying to get one at a pinch and they wanted to go to Amazon and order one, these work fine. But just keep in mind, these hooks do catch stuff. I find it catching on strings, on my saddle, on the side of my clothing. That's the only issue with this. They all have their fallbacks, but I think they also have things they do well, and it really depends on the kind of person you are. But I'm just showing you the different options. There's tons of options out there. So pick the one you may. I just wanted to show you these, and we got some more videos coming down the pipe. Thanks for watching GGC Outdoors. Hey, welcome back again to GGC Outdoors. And I wanted to add something to the video here. I didn't get a chance to do it outside. Today it's windy. I apologize for not being able to be outdoors doing this. But I didn't want to sacrifice audio. So Seth with Panther Platforms contacted me and kind of set me straight on how to use this thing. It's you could use it how I showed on the video. It's totally up to you. But how this thing was designed and intended to use is actually to feed it in and out through the cam system without taking it off of the hook. Let me show you here. So basically you're going to want to release it just like that. So you have this, that's what the heat shrink is for. You unwind it. And actually when you put it on the tree, not much difference, but it does make it a little simpler. You don't want to mess with that loop on there. You actually just want to feed it right through here, just like that. And then you're going to be able to lock it. You put a little tension on it, you'll be able to lock it right down. So let's do this one more time. Go through here where the little groove's at, through there, and it just feeds down and locks tight. You'll be able to lock that thing, and here's your tag in, so you'll have it against the tree like that, and you'll be able to pull that sucker tight right through there. Simple as that. You don't even have to mess with that little loop. That's why the tag-ins, like I said before, has the heat shrink. And when you're done, you just give it a little tug, pop it loose, just like that, and let those fall down here. Then you take it. I think this right here is probably one of the great advantages of this is how easy it is to stow away and how just tight and compact this thing is. So same thing. That little grooved hole, you put it right in there, and you're gonna lock it tight right there, and it's just like that. There it is. Locked it tight. It's ready to go. Ready to go back into transport. That's all you have to carry in. And as I said before, one of the biggest reasons I'm using this is just how clean it is. I'm not gonna have a problem putting this in my bag or in my pocket, taking it out and hanging it. I think they're all great options. Everybody's a little different when it comes to choosing their gear. I'm just here to really show you the different types and all your options out there. And thanks for watching the channel. I'm looking forward to see you back on here. Thanks.